She'd slunk into the back row like a scolded basset hound. Then he'd spoken. Good Lord, she still remembered the shift of energy in the room. Each and every female student had leaned forward and propped their chin on their hands. Spellbound. There was no other word for it. His voice filled the room like sexy fog, rich and nuanced. It held a subtle hint of New England, not an all-out Boston accent, but occasionally he would drop an R in a way that made her shiver. It wasn't just the sound of his voice, either. His passion about the subject material came across in every word, every endearing head scratch or thoughtful chin rub. She'd been more of a science girl in high school. Give her physics or chemistry any day of the week, but English had become her favorite subject with enough speed to inflict whiplash. Since she'd been bitten by the shyness bug, talking to the object of her nightly fantasies directly hadn't been an option. Yet. Oh, and there was that teensy little issue of college professors not being allowed to fraternize with students, but she'd crossed that rickety bridge when she came to it. All her life, she'd lived in a small town where the most exciting thing to happen was a fistfight between two grannies at the Dairy Queen. She'd purposely applied for universities with strong pre-med programs in New York City because she needed excitement. Needed to take life by the short and curlies and tell it who was boss. She loved her parents and her hometown dearly, but she wanted more. Starting small wasn't an option either. She wanted to start with something so far outside her wheelhouse, she needed binoculars to see it. This was her life, and it was time to live it. Starting today, she would seduce Professor Dawson. Just the thought of it raised goosebumps all over her arms. From the back of the room, he looked like a movie star, something she watched on a screen from a safe distance. What would he be like up close? If you rub your thighs together any harder, Roxy broke into her thoughts, this pile of panties is going to turn into a bonfire. Sorry. Honey pushed some unbrushed blonde hair out of her face. Let's focus on the matter at hand. Abby, their third roommate, breezed into the room. What are we focusing on? I was focusing. She was fantasizing about tweed. Tweed is still in style, but elbow patches are out. Abby stated offhandedly, taking a spot on the floor. Of the three of them, Abby was the one gainfully employed in a corporate gig downtown, which explained her tailored black pantsuit at 8 a.m, while Honey and Roxy, an aspiring actress, were still in pajamas. What's with the panty mountain? I'm beginning the seduction process this morning. Roxy rolled her eyes. Try not to make it sound so sexy, Perribow. Honey threw a pair of plaid panties at Roxy. I'm not you. I can't just flash a little leg and leave a trail of man drool in my path. Have you tried? Roxy asked, looking smug when Honey stumbled over a reply. Look, you're not going to flash him your panties in class. That's not your style. Worry about the top layer first. Drag him back to your cave later. Worry about the panties then. I agree, Abby nodded. This is premature panty picking. Of course I'm not going to flash him, Honey shrugged. I was thinking it might boost my confidence a little if I had something sexy underneath my jeans. Might give me an extra boost so I won't chicken out. Abby gave her a warm, encouraging look. She fished through the pile with one manicured hand and picked out a silky, mint green thong with lace detail. Still with the tags on. Wear these. They're unique and subtly brilliant, just like you. You won't chicken out. And you're not wearing jeans, Roxy added, standing and dragging Honey to her feet. To my closet, bad girl, where you will behold the wonder of humankind's finest invention. Honey shot a nervous look over her shoulder toward an amused Abby. The brunette practically skipped along behind them down the hallway. What would that invention be? The strapless maxi dress.